Greenville, South Carolina is known as one of the best small cities in all of the United States, and for good reason. It's known for its cleanliness, its affordability, and its appeal. Well, in 5 years, I think the skyline and the landscape of downtown Greenville is going to look different. So in this video, we are going to cover the developments that are coming to Greenville in 2025, developments that are already underway in 2025, and we are going to cover some of the most significant developments that Greenville has ever seen. And stick around to the end, because towards the end of the video, we will talk about some developments that we have never talked about on the channel before, and some developments that are going to charge the most significant change in Greenville for many years to come. Let's do it. As always, my friends, my name is Sawyer, your friend in real estate here in the upstate of South Carolina, and it's our goal with this channel that we are your #1 resource for all the things that you need to know about your relocation to the upstate of South Carolina. It's our goal that we provide you with the most relevant, the most reliable, and the most practical information that you can find on the internet about Greenville. And if you do decide to relocate to our area, whether that be Greenville or Lake Kiowee, I would love to be the realtor that you choose to work with. So please do me a favor, email me at my email below. I would love to meet you and start that conversation about getting you and your family to Greenville. So first up on the list, let's talk about Greenville County Square redevelopment, which has been underway for a number of years and is expected to take a couple more years before it's completely finished. Now, this was the former site of the Greenville County Square offices, and before that was the site of the Furman University campus until it moved out to where it currently is back in the 20th century. For a long time, the Greenville County Square offices were just bland and kind of ugly and really was not an attractive part of downtown. Well, several years ago, Roca Point Partners spearheaded this redevelopment, and it is going to cost an approximate $1.1 billion to redesign and build the county square offices, which have already been done, and now fulfill the rest of the development, which is currently underway. This is one of the most anticipated developments in the history of Greenville. University Ridge, which is the street that the county offices used to be on, overlooks the city. So when you're on University Ridge, if you look to your right, you can see the entire city skyline. There is going to be over 3 million square feet of redeveloped space on 37 acres where these county square offices used to be. There's going to be office, there's going to be retail, there's going to be residential, there's going to be hotels, and there's going to be restaurant space. The anchor tenants for the redevelopment are going to be Pottery Barn, Williams-Sonoma, and Whole Foods. And there have been over 20 other confirmed tenants, whether it be entertainment, restaurant, and so on and so forth. For instance, Penn's Mechanical is coming, PBR is coming, and Fairway Social. The most interesting of those three is probably going to be the PBR bar, which of course is exactly as it sounds, professional bull riding. There's going to be a mechanical bull, there's going to be line dancing, and I think it'll supplement the closing of the Blind Horse Saloon, which happened early in 2024. And other vendors that have announced that they are going to be opening up shop would be Fleming's Prime Steakhouse, Genya Ramen Bar, Crew Food and Wine Bar, and Moa Korean Barbecue. So next up are the renovations to the Peace Center, which is downtown Greenville, of course, right there on South Main Street and on the border of the Reedy River as it cuts through Main Street. These renovations were announced in 2022 and were expected to be done by the end of 2024. However, to my knowledge, nothing has opened up yet and construction is still underway. So there's several new venues that the Peace Center is bringing. First up is the Coach Factory, which is going to be a multi-tiered concert venue space. Think Orange Pill or think Fillmore and Charlotte, where national emerging touring artists are going to stop in and be able to perform there. And secondly, the Peace Center is bringing a new speakeasy style venue called the Mockingbird, and this is going to be more of a listening room, more of an acoustic style concert area. There's going to be cocktail tables, there's going to be a speakeasy bar. It's going to be very cocktail and wine and craft beer forward. And the stage that the performers are going to be on is actually going to back up to the Reedy River. And there's going to be a glass window there, so people that are walking along Main Street will be able to see who's performing in the Mockingbird at any given time. It's going to be really cool. Third on the list, let's talk about all the things that are coming to the West End in 2025. So the West End portion of downtown Greenville is everything west of the Reedy River, all the way to Pendleton Street and Vardrew Street. It includes places like Gather Greenville, Mac's Speed Shop, and Floor Field. So as an extension of the County Square redevelopment, Roca Point Partners proposed to the city that they bring a new parking garage to the West End. This is going to be able to accommodate up to 400 vehicles, and that is going to be very much needed on the west side of downtown, especially as these peace centers come to fruition, as the County Square redevelopment comes to fruition, and more developments come to the West End, which are underway. For instance, one of the newer condo developments downtown, which is called 10 Howe, got exterior elevation approval at the end of 2024, which was last year, and construction is set to begin in the early stages of 2025. This is going to be 28 to 32 condo style units that are going to come to downtown, and there really aren't that many condos on the west side of Greenville. Most of the condos are focused closer to Noma Square and off of Broad Street. So I think this condo development would be a nice addition to the west end of downtown. So fourth up on the list, and an area of Greenville that we really have not covered a lot on our channel so far, is the West Village, which is separate from the west end of downtown Greenville. So the West Village sits on Pendleton Street, just west of Academy Street, which cuts around downtown Greenville. The West Village is home to Coastal Crust, the Anchorage, places like Bar Margaret, places like the Rabbit Hole, and the commercial development called Poe West. The West Village has seen some extreme gentrification over the last 30 years, with a lot of developers coming in, buying lots, tearing down houses, and building new single-family homes. And a New York City brownstone-inspired development called Soho is coming to the West Village in 2025 on the corner of South Textile and Perry Street. There's already been one unit built, and the rest of the units are expected to be completed in 2025. And as of this recording, only one unit is for sale for just over $1 million. All right, and last but not least, what is going on in the North Main area? So first up, Greenville Gateway, which we've covered once before on the channel. This, in tandem with the County Square redevelopment, is going to change the look of downtown Greenville. The Greenville Gateway is going to feature a tower which is going to be 29 stories high. This is going to be the tallest building in all of South Carolina. This is going to be built on the former site of the Greenville Memorial Auditorium before it was torn down and Bon Secours replaced it. And the developer said that he wanted a significant staple for people to view as they drive into downtown Greenville. And with that 29-story tower, I think they're going to achieve just that. So in December of last year, the project got approval from the city's design review board for street lighting and landscaping, and ground is expected to break in early 2025. There's going to be over 300 apartments. There's going to be a large 350 car parking garage, and there's going to be over 12,000 square feet of commercial space. And also in the North Main area, the Park and Main townhomes on the site of the former Baby Bilo are currently in the early stages of planning. This lot in North Main has long been an eyesore for North Main. It sits just below Academy Street as you round the turn behind Bon Secours to go back downtown. And this has sort of been a dead spot for the North Main area for a long time. With the recent announcement of the American Legion building right across the street selling for $4 million, it's no surprise to me that developers are starting to put pressure on the owner of the Baby Bilo to sell so that it can be redeveloped to really fill the void that has long been right there in that section of North Main. So what's proposed for the development are about 40 townhomes. They're going to feature 3 and 4 bedroom units, and all of them are going to feature 2-car garages, which is hard to come by in downtown Greenville. So given all of that information and given all of these developments that are going to be coming to Greenville over the next 5 years, I think if you are looking to buy a place downtown Greenville, now is the best time to do that. And if you are thinking about relocating to the Greenville area, please do me a favor, reach out to me at my email below or shoot me a text at my cell phone number below. I would love to chat with you about what you and your family's relocation could look like in the coming months. As always, my friends, my name is Will Sawyer, your friend in real estate, and until next time, stay safe. Well, this video is going to be about Greenville. Greenville County, the upstate of South Carolina. Great thing to do and easily in the evening. I'm a local real estate expert here in the area. All time, we're right behind me is a really cool place called Freight Yard.